Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've done a video, and to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. Not for any other reason though, it's been a while, and I've got a bit of news and I've got a bit of bad news. A lot's happened. Alright, so basically on the 24th of May, we had to put Misty down. And most of you know how badly I took that. Wasn't a good thing at all. What happened was the anaphylactic shock was so bad that the body releases something that's very similar to heparin, because she actually went through a whole, just a quick update, if you hadn't known, she was bitten by an ant, had anaphylactic shock. We had to rush her to a ICU unit. It's an hour away, after going to 2 other vets and trying to stabilise her. She had been given blood products, but every 24 hours her vitals would drop. So it was an ongoing thing. After much discussion and a lot of heartache, we decided that it was best to let her go. She had kidney damage, she had liver damage. If I wanted to keep going with her vet work, it was another 8 days in the ICU. It was another $8,000 that I didn't have, and there was no guarantee that she was going to pull through. And even if she did, her organs probably wouldn't have seen her to be an old dog. She may have only lived for another year or whatever. Her kidneys were only working at 40%. Her liver was in dire straits and she needed another transfusion, but they were worried that if they gave her another transfusion, it would send her into another anaphylactic shock episode, and she'd already had a second one on the Tuesday night. So it was on the Thursday that I had to go and get her put down. You can't have that. Why are you eating that? Okay, so basically, also the other problem was that her blood had become very acidic. With a crush injury. You probably heard when you get a crush injury, like if you're pinned by a car, while you're pinned you're pretty much okay, but when they release that, the body rushes an acid-like substance through the blood to get rid of the necrotic tissue, because when something's paralysis or cut off from an oxygen supply for any length of time, the body sends out an acid-like substance to get rid of the necrotic tissue, which is okay in theory if it's only a finger or a body, one part of your body. If it's systemic, which is what paralysis is, and what hers was basically everything was paralysed, then the body has a lot of necrosis to deal with. So the acidic was what was destroying her liver and wrecking her kidneys. She also had bleeds in her bowel and in her stomach. They believed that had something to do with the body releasing the heparin-like substance from the anaphylactic shock, and because she'd had a second episode, I have another dog now. I was going to leave that as a surprise. Clearly, that ain't going to happen. I'll get him in a minute. So because she had that acidosis, I think it's called. It just was destroying her body internally. So, and I couldn't leave her there for another day. She was really missing us, and it was not good for her mentally. I don't think that mentally it would have changed her. It changed me. So, dealing with the grief has been really difficult. Hey, don't do that. Hang on. But I'll talk about that another day, because I'd like to do a video on grief. So I see if I hold him up and see, you can see him. This is Cookie. He's a toy poodle. Yes, he needs a clip. For anyone that's going to sit there and go, oh, look at him as a mess. He does need a clip, but he is doing really well. I've had him for a couple of days now. I wanted to say too, the generosity of people has been amazing. the amount of people that after I lost Misty reached out to me, messaged me, checked on me, and I'm not just talking by Facebook, you know, they'd message me on my phone number, you know, and say, how you doing? People have sent me things, people have gifted me things, and the generosity and the support from people that I've never even met as well, and from people that I've known for a short time and a long time, and all the GoFundMe money, that's helped a lot, because we've still got the bills. Still got over I think it's about $4,500 that I still have to pay off. So, you know, I can't express how even this guy is a gift, and I just cannot explain or express how much gratitude I have, and how much I realize that people do give a shit. It's a lonely being in so much grief, and being in such a dark place, you just don't think you're ever going to get out of it. And you got to go through it. You can't just sit there in that dark place. It's not getting in the dark place that's hard. You're not having my tea. It's getting out of the dark place that's difficult, and all the support that you get really lifts you up and makes it feel like it's worth it, and you don't feel invisible. So I want to thank you all, and you know who you are, because I'm not going to sit here and name you, because that's not my style. But yeah, you know who you guys are, and I can't even tell you how much it's meant to me, and it did help, you know. One sec. My health has not been great. It knocked me on my ass, the whole thing. Couldn't sleep, couldn't eat. I think I'm still getting on track about, you know, with all the... I've got nodules, I think, in my throat at the moment that I'm dealing with, and they hurt. What else? My legs have been playing up really badly. Yeah, I just have really bad days where I'm just not able to do anything, but, you know, that's fibro. I'm doing the best I can with what I have. So yes, Cookie is 16 weeks old. He's a toy poodle, and he is such a baby. He really is. He doesn't replace Misty, but when I feel sad, I can give him a cuddle, and he doesn't know that I'm missing her, or he doesn't really understand, but he knows when I'm a bit sad, and he's just a baby, you know. So I'm really grateful that I've got him, and I think it's going to be a really good journey with Cookie. Yeah. But he's only a bubba. We got a lot to learn about each other. I feel like Misty was a really old soul, and we just connected straight away. He's a little bit different. Me and him are sort of learning as we go. I'm not saying that I don't like him, because I love him. He's, you know, but Misty and I honestly think that she was an old soul, and she was here to do a job, and she did that job. And Cookie's completely different, which is good, and that's why I'm really happy that I've got a boy this time, because he's completely different. But as you can see, he still has his puppy teeth, and he likes to chew my fingers, and that's naughty, but he's just too cute. But yeah, he's doing really good. He's only been with me since Saturday night, and he already knows how to sit, and he's been learning to walk on the lead and have a chat, and he knows how to beg. What else you know? You know it's warm in my bed. But yeah, it's been good. It's been nice having a dog again. What else has happened? Not much really. Just been doing a bit of work on the backyard, trying to get a little bit of a house yard area. Do you want to hop down? Hop down there. Yeah, and there's not really much else going on. My Etsy shop is still going, but it's not going very fast, because I haven't really had the what is it called, motivation, I guess, to get up and do anything. As you can see behind me, I'm not sure. Oh, one of them's fallen down. It is on the floor. That's how much motivation I've got. Look. So that's my canvases that I'm supposed to be painting, but one's on the floor. So yeah, it shows how much give a shit I have right now. But I am intending on getting back into it. I sort of figured I'd give myself a week and get used to my puppy, and yeah, and then maybe just get in and try and do a few smaller pictures that I can sell for a little bit less money. Yeah, so if anybody has any requests, I like doing pet portraits too. If anyone's got a pet that they want a portrait done, I'm happy to do that. I'm also making those journals still. The two that I had last time in my other video, they've gone, but I'm making a botanical one. I'm just so slow at the moment. Slow, not that sort of slow, but you know, I'm just, I don't know. I want to do it, but at the same time, sitting in the chair for so long has not been very comfortable, and it's cold, and I'm not faring well in the cold. I just don't do well. But auntie. And that's about it. Oh, I just found a cockatiel before. It was flying around outside, and I'm like, what? I said to my husband, that is not a wild one, because we have the wild ones here. And I opened up the aviary door. I've got to walk through, and then I've got the aviary, and I'll have to show you guys one of these days. And the cockatiel just decided to fly on in the door, so he's obviously not wild, because the wild ones fly over but they don't stop. They're smarter than that. So he is now, it's a boy cockatiel, I think. So he is now in the walk-in part of my aviary, and I've put him on the page, lost and found page, but I don't know if anybody will step up and look at that. He's only a young bird too, so I can almost touch him. So if you've lost a cockatiel, honestly, I'm gonna check him out first before I put him in with the other ones, because he got mites or whatever. I'm not putting him in there, but yeah, he's probably going to end up in there too. So that's about. Oh, it's funny how you forget about all the puppy stuff that puppies do. He's been getting into everything, and I'm like, oh no, I'm starting this again. I feel like I was only here a year ago. But to be honest, he's not too bad. He's just really inquisitive, and I got to watch him with leads and that, because I have a lot of leads, but he'll grow out of that. I've never had a dog that's just continued through its whole life to destroy everything, so he'll grow out of that. He's teething at the moment too. I can feel that when he bites down. He's doing that double bite thing that they do. You're teething and everything, aren't you? It's all happening for you. But yeah, so I look forward to doing videos with Cookie, and we're going to do some training and stuff, so I might even, you know, show you guys his progression so you get to see him. Hey, that hurts, buddy. But yeah, I'm boo. I love you too. I love you too. Say bye-bye, everybody. So I'll see you in my next video, which probably won't be another 2 months, because, you know, it's 2 months, way too long. But yeah. So thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support that I've had, and all the time to go, he reckons. All the, you know, the support that I've had throughout all the videos, but you know, particularly the support with Misty, because I don't know that I would have fared so well without it. And yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Take care.